Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And both these teams, Clark, really pass the ball. If you love great ball movement, this is the game for you.
For sure, both of these teams really share the ball and rack up a bunch of assists. That speaks to how selfless and cohesive and well-connected they are. This is the kind of matchup basketball fans should really enjoy watching.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Hudson. Lee outside. The tray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Williams. Here's Battie. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
They grabbed their own miss, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever, and that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now here's Pierce, guarded by Serbiak, pass to Delp. Just 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Battie. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Hudson. Here's Serbiak, guarded by Walker, to the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip. One shot.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting. And a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
Now here's Lee. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Garnett. And again, it's Minnesota.
And the D has to clog up the mid-range better.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Walker against Garnett. Pierce feeling it out a bit. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Battie. Good, and Pierce gets the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Serbiak. Pierce covering. Here's Lee. Delp pulls it in. Boston trailing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. Coach told me that preparing for Paul Pierce is all about maintaining discipline. He said he needs to earn his points. Getting into foul trouble makes the night easier for them. If we burst into the middle, we can't look for an easy way out. Sounds like they'll play him straight up and hope that's enough. Guys, back over to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Walker. Lays it up and off the glass. Walker's got 5 now.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Garnett. Walker with some nice D. And here is Williams. 11 points last game. Sinks that one from the post.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Lee. And here is Serbia. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 5.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
And the Celtics with possession here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Paul Pierce. Takes the 13-footer. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Dealt the pass to Williams. Outside, Pierce. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota making a switch. And so it's Minnesota with it. Back to Lee. Over Dell. Lee can't get that one to fall.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son. Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down low. Fires the 3. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
It's like a 6th sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
Austin's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Walker. It's Pierce on the wing over Serbiak. And Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Pierce has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Pierce's jump shot makes quick work of the mid-range opening. Lethal from that area of the floor. Refined and perfected.
Here's Brandon. Nothing on the board. Jackson with the bounce pass. And they take the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Pierce. From deep. The rebound by Garnett. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Brandon, the pass to Serbiak. Now here's Lee. Off with the layup. Here's Delp. Pass to Williams. Outside, Pierce. Over Serbiak. Again, Pierce missing.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Brandon, the pass to Lee. Here's Jackson. And here is Serbia for three. They get it back. Lee finds Garnett. Bucket is good. Garnett's got 6.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. I know we're very early in the season, but Greg, how quickly can players on new teams grab onto the new offense and defense of the new teammates?
It's rare in this league that you don't go to a team where you know nobody, right? I mean, but grasping a new coach's style, the playbook, also the terminology, that could take some time.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Smith has checked in. It's stolen by Garnett. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kelly's checked in. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Crotty. Pass to Kelly. Trying his luck from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Sees his teammate, delivers an accurate pass. Excellent teamwork.
Brandon, the pass to Smith. Jackson looking around. Now Lee fires for 3. It's not going to go for him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Kelly. Here's Crotty. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 2.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Now here's Lee. Here's Garnett. Kept alive, Minnesota. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Lets it fly. Here's Baker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, Ben Baker really is a problem for the defense when he's locked in. I mean, solid at hitting the glass and does a good job on the offensive boards.
Here's Woods. Pass to Serbiak. And 2 too long on the shot. Celtics leading by 4. Walker the pass to Crotty. Here's Baker. Inside. Stolen. And they're moving it up. Here's Brandon. Pass to Woods. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Walker, a 3-ball. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. .26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. .15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Baker. Goes back up. He lays it in. Baker's got his second bucket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Paul Pierce. He's been the guy making things happen for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Here's Strickland. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Woods.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Crotty. Olkowski fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
Looking at the draft in the past few seasons, Greg, there's a lot of young talent coming into this league right now.
And a lot of question marks, too. But you're right, Kevin. Between the dynamic players coming out of college and the guys coming from overseas, I think we have an exciting new era in front of us.
Here's Serbiak. Smith outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Brandon's shot is off. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Crotty. Now Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Serbiak, guarded by Walker. Out to the wing. Here's Brandon. From outside, off the mark. Austin's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to McCarty. Olkowski, guarded by Serbiak, to the left side wing. Shoots. Timberwolves trail by 7. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Brandon. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Brandon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Walker. A floater. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Oh, superb finesse to get that teardrop to fall.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Brandon. Pass to Zerbiak. Got it. Good job in the low post. Zerbiak's got 7 points in the game.
Brandon orchestrating the offense, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's superb at getting the ball to his teammates.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your Minnesota answers.
Lee's checked in for the Timberwolves. Celtics also with a sub. Pierce is checked in. Here's Pierce. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
Here's Hudson. No scoring in this one. They get it again. Here's Trent. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Hudson. Pass to Lee. Over Pierce. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. On the wing, Walker makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Walker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Trent. That's a 2 from Lee. Lee with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Good from Pierce.
He stands 6'7" with guard skills. Paul Pierce is quite a unique player. I mean, he can do everything offensively, and I think the team's lucky to have him.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Hudson. To the middle. Clock at 6. And Smith with the stuff.
Boy, Joe Smith making that dunk look routine and elementary. He's got some pretty good ups for a big guy.
And so it's Boston with it. Friday, the pass to McCarty. From deep, Walker. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
With the drive. And here is Serbia. He's got 7. A three-pointer is right on target.
I love how quick Zerbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
Walker's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Lee outside. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Walker. Pass to Pierce. Takes a 3. Rebound by Smith. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Serbiak. 10 points for him. Back to Smith. 4 on the clock. Here's Hudson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Serbiak, and it's Trent in the corner. Timberwolves passing it around. On the wing, Lee shoots the 3, sinks the triple. Lee's got 14.
That's getting to your spot and then trusting that the ball will find you.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Crotty. Outside, Walker. To the paint. Here's Baker. And Lee pulls it down. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's McCarty. Still yet to score. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Walker.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. But right now, boy, he is cooking.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Minnesota making a switch. Garnett's checked in. Here's Hudson. Still without a basket. There's Lee with the 3. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go that time. Celtics leading by 5. Pierce kicks to Williams. Pass to Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's McCarty. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Lee dishes to Hudson. Throws it up high. Taken away by Williams. Here's Pierce. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Trent. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Lee. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Lee's got 8 here in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Pierce. 13 points in the game. Here's Battie. Guarded by Garnett. And Battie gets it to go.
Every coach in this league loves assisted buckets.
Here's Hudson. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hudson's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
There's the pick. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's foul number 2 for him. Baker, he's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Delp sinks the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 5.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Lee. And Boston with the rebound. Delp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Williams. Outside Pierce. There's a good screen over Serbiak. The shot by Pierce will not go. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Somebody better tell these guys blocking out. That's KG.
Here is Williams, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Williams passes to Baker, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's the pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Pierce for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Hudson. Over Williams. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Lee really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the wing, Walker, defended by Garnett. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Serbiak. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Boston is on 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Outside, Pierce. Driving in. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hudson. Pass to Serbiak. Outside, Jackson. Now Lee, just 4 to shoot for the lead. Walker with the rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They set the screen to the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Boston trailing. Walker looking for an opening. Here's Batiste, guarded by Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Delp. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Pierce. over Serbia. The shot by Pierce will not go. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And again, it's Minnesota.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's the screen. Pierce attacking. They need this one. Pass to Delp. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 6 to shoot. Pierce for 3. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. No good from Lee. Celtics trail by 3. Williams with the ball. And Pierce, here we go. Here's Petit, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second chance points. They can decide games.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For Boston, Tony Petit. One shot.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Hudson the pass to Zerbiak. Garnett kicks to Jackson. And Boston with the rebound. Petit's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Walker. Here's Delp. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's Lee with the 3. Rebound Boston. Outside, Pierce. Hudson against Williams. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Joe Smith, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Walker the pass to Delp. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Smith outside. Over to the left wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Smith shoots such a solid percentage from the floor because he doesn't take bad shots. He typically takes good ones.
Here's the screen. It's Pierce with the drive. And it's Pierce with the jam.
Terrific drive, but a better finish.
Here's Hudson. He's got 5. Garnett with a screen on Williams. Garnett rattles the rim.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover number.
Here's Delp. Walker a screen. For the lead. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Hudson. He's got 5. Three-pointer. No good that time. Now Williams. Outside, Pierce. And another miss by Boston. Puts it up. Kept alive, Minnesota. Garnett can't get it to go.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
He misses the free throw, and the Timberwolves making a change here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Timberwolves leading. Out to the right wing. Here's Brandon. Here's Smith. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Pass to Walker. The kick out to Pierce. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lob pass to... Whoa, Garnett playing well above the rim.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
Outside, Walker. It's Pierce on the wing over Smith. The shot by Pierce will not go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
And the Celtics shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Now a timeout called by Boston.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Coming out of the court, your Timberwolves dancers.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Vin Baker, Walter McCarthy, John Crotty.
Back to Walker. Pass to Pierce. Right side to Walker. Can they get it? Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brandon. And here is Serbiak. Pierce covering. Serbiak, no luck. Celtics trail by 6. Walker the pass to Baker. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Threw it down, and Baker scared the rim in the process.
Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And it's Garnett at the elbow. Rebound, Boston. McCarty's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker against Garnett. Crotty the pass to McCarty. To the middle. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Crotty.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Timberwolves shooting 43% from the field. Here's Brandon. Pass to Serbian. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
So it's the Celtics now. Here's McCarty. On the wing, Walker. Defended by Garnett. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Brandon. Now here is Smith. Pass to Strickland. Puts it up from 17. Rebound Boston. Here's Trepanier. Here's McCarty, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trepanier. Off target from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the right side. Smith outside. Pass to Serbiak. Back to Smith. Here's Brandon. That one drops for him. Brandon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's McCarty. Wolkowski. And the rejection by Smith.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
.122 left here in the third quarter. Boston, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 6. Lets it go from 14. Good as the jump shot falls.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
Pass to McCarty. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Trying to end the drought. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Serbiak passes to Brandon. Serbiak up top. 14 points for him. Count the basket. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's McCarty after the basket by Minnesota. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trepanier passes to Baker. 5 on the clock. Here's Trepanier. Here's McCarty. It's rebounded by Wood. Here's Strickland. And he comes up with the deuce. Strickland's got 4 points now in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. But Timberwolves on top. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They set the pick. Hudson kicks to Smith. Lee outside. Shoots over Walker. No good from Lee. Celtics trail by 12. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Hudson. Swiped away. Volkowski defended by Trent. Shot's good by Walker.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
Here's Smith. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Good free work on the boards that time by Joe Smith. Got the offensive rebound and then went right back up with it.
16 feet away. Offensive rebound. The shot's good by McCarty.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Minnesota leading by 10. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Smith the pass to Hudson. Lee outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics. Baker's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Walker outside. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No good from Lee.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Crotty. From deep, Walker gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Smith kicks to Trent. Pass to Lee. Shoots over Walker. He can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Crotty. Now here's Walker. Covered by Lee.
At the line for the Celtics, Antoine Walker. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Walker. Celtics making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hudson. Pass to Trent. Takes it off the glass. Trent's got his first basket of the night.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Crotty the pass to Walker. Looking to get back on track here. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Strickland. Clock at 6. Screen by Smith. Strickland passes to Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Crotty. Outside, Walker. Pass to McCarty. Now Pierce lets it go. Boston again missing. Here's Hudson. Down low. Here's Trent. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Crotty. There's Walker with the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Trent's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hudson. Now Trent.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for your Timberwolves,
Mark Jackson, Kevin Garnett, Wally Zerbiak.
Boston on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Jackson. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Crotty. Outside, Pierce. There's a screen. Crotty, the pass to McCarty. Here's Pierce. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge. It just has very little effect on Pierce.
Here's Hudson to the inside. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Crotty. Here's McCarty. They get a hand on it. Right side to Walker. Pass to Crotty. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Hudson. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. Takes it inside. Jackson with the screen. Here's Strickland. Hits from the high post. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Crotty. Outside, Walker from downtown. The rebound by Garnett. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jackson, a screen on Pierce. Into the lane. To the left wing. Garnett outside. And there's Jackson on the assist from Kevin Garnett. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Austin's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pierce up top. And he makes good on the layup. Pierce has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Pierce is a problem everywhere on the floor.
Here's Strickland. Timeout called, Timberwolves.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Gilmore, Minnesota answers.
Lee's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Celtics making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He gave them credit for the defense, saying, excellent job, guys. Really great job. You got to maintain that same energy and keep forcing turnovers. We'll see if they're able to do it.
Thank you, David. Serbiak passes to Hudson. On the wing, Lee launches it. Rebound, Boston. Pierce has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Hudson. Out to Lee. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Celtics trail by 11. Walker the pass to Pierce. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's a solid distributor for his position. Paul Pierce knows exactly the importance of getting others involved.
Now Garnett. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Shoots the 3. Garnett pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 11. Hudson against Williams. Drives to the hoop for 3. Down he goes for 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And it's the Celtics with the ball, following the 3 by Minnesota.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Hudson. 1:53 left in the game. From 15 feet away. Oh, it's good!
Heads-up play with the ball there. Getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And he banks the layup in. Here's Hudson. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
And here's Pierce. That one is good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their 2nd and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Garnett.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the boards. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. That's good from Pierce. Minnesota with the ball. 11-point game. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot is good!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. And down it goes. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Strickland. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.